I know you play by ear somewhat, but how much do you expect Paul to play?
Probably between 10 and 15 minutes.
Kind of like when George came back and start out.
Yeah, they'll just be around the first and into the second, and then late the third into the fourth. Just about a 5 to 7 minute stretch.
Will he play like the 3, 2, 3? So he takes Damian's minutes?
I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
How creative do you have to get with the rotation?
Very, very, because Damian's one of the hottest guys in the league right now. So, we don't want to take all his minutes away necessarily, but we'll just play by ear.
What are you expecting to see out of Paul George on the court?
Not the. Look, he's fully healthy. I don't expect to see him to be 100% in terms of his range and explosiveness. Probably not until next year. But he looks pretty good. He looks pretty close to that. So that's what I'm expecting.
Regardless of how many minutes he's going to play, what does Paul George returning do for the team? How much of a boost does it kind of give the team?
Yeah, it's obviously going to give us a lift, and hopefully a boost in emotions and in play, and it's really just exciting for Paul to have come this far and to see him after what he's been through. To get back on the basketball court is very exciting for all of us.
What have you seen from him in practice, and how does he progress from when he began practicing full time? I mean, is he at all close to what he normally is? Or?
Yeah, he's close. We wouldn't put him out there to look bad. He's going to look pretty good. There's some plays where you can see he's not quite back yet. But he's fully healthy to go through that. And you reach a point in practice where you can't simulate in practice what the next phase of intensity level is. So that's when it's time to get it back in games.
Larry said Paul wanted to play Friday. Was that at least considered to the point before he said no?
Yeah, we've been considering it for. I think Paul wanted to play March 1st.
Seriously considered.
Yeah, we seriously considered it, but Larry made the final call on it.
You said you had to be creative with your roster. That being said, you still got a week and a half left in the season. How creative can this roster be in getting to the playoffs? You think if necessary one?
You got to do whatever it takes to win. Everybody on the team has a sacrifice mindset, and they're going to do whatever it takes for the team to get W. So it's as creative as we have to be.
You have a lot of stuff to think about, but when that moment comes where you point to 13 and say check in, I mean, you think about the juice that Jordan will have when that moment comes.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a good moment for all of us, particularly for Paul.
Greg, introducing any new element into the team with 6 games left is going to change things. Is disruption a concern?
No. No. He's Paul George. He's going to help our team, and we have changed every game. One guy being out, or another guy having to be in, or guys playing different amounts of minutes because of matchups or whatever. So it's not a concern.
Could the time be even better considering the way your team won last night, snapping that losing streak?
Yeah, the timing is good. It could be better. I mean, if it was December 1st, I think it would be better. I would have liked that a lot better. But I don't know if there's a good time for it. It was all about when Paul's ready. It's all about Paul. When was the best time for him to take that step? It's never about. We said it all along. It's never about. We're going to try to get him back so he can help us get in the playoffs. And when he was ready to play, he'll play.
That being said, though, he's trying on arguably the biggest stage for this city this time. What do you think it will be like, not just when he takes it forward, but the entire night tomorrow?
Well, hopefully there's a great buzz. There was a great buzz in our building last night. We're playing Charlotte, and all these games have strong playoff implications, ramifications. So, playing against Miami, obviously a team that we could potentially catch is going to be a big game for us. And the whole city is buzzing with basketball, with the Final Four being in town. So it's going to be a great environment.
Considering how big this game is, does it matter how he looks? I mean, Donald was mentioned a moment ago, he's shooting lights out from deep. Does it matter how Paul looks, considering how important the game is?
Not really. I mean, I think it's just a matter of him being out there is a home run. I mean, that's a success story in itself. So, he's going to have plays where he looks good. He's going to have plays where he looks bad, and you know, it's just a matter of him getting back out on the court. The biggest thing.
When he's out there, will you put him on the toughest assignment as a defender, or you try to protect him a little bit?
We'll see. I mean, it's going to be off the bench, so we'll have to see who's out on the court. And but no, we're not. There's no. He's ready to play. There's no limitations. We're not going to be out there to try to protect him or anything like that. We're not going to put him in, you know, at crunch time, you know, late in games because you know A, because he's going to have some rust, and B, because you know we just want to put him in, you know, situations where he can get his feet wet and get acclimated, you know, more than to have the pressure of trying to win a game on either end of the court right away. You know, we'll see how that plays out game to game, but you know, there's no you know, limiting him while he's out there.
Who goes on the inactive list?
Chris Coleman.